Long ago, in the mystical world of ancient India, a powerful sage named Vishrava lived. He was a man of great wisdom and knowledge, deeply respected among the rishis, sages. One day, a demon princess named Kaxi met him. She was beautiful, ambitious, and full of energy. She wanted to have children who would be strong, wise, and rule over the three worlds, heaven, earth, and the netherworld. Through her union with Vishrava, 4 extraordinary children were born. Ravana, the eldest, a brilliant and powerful warrior with 10 heads. Kumbhakarna, a giant who had incredible strength but was cursed to sleep for months. Vibhishan, the only brother who followed the path of righteousness. Shurpankha, their sister, who played a key role in the Ramayan. Even as a child, Ravana was no ordinary being. He had immense strength, unmatched intelligence, and a hunger for knowledge. But along with his wisdom, he also had a fiery temper and immense pride. Ravana is most famous for his 10 heads, which are not literal but symbolic. They represent his vast knowledge, emotions, and ambitions. His 10 heads made him one of the most powerful beings in the universe. However, they also made him arrogant, thinking that no one could ever defeat him. First head, mastery over the Vedas, sacred scriptures. Second head, proficiency in astronomy and astrology. Third head, expertise in warfare and combat. Fourth head, deep understanding of music and arts. Fifth head, knowledge of tantra and magic. Sixth head, supreme intelligence and strategy. Seventh head, immense scientific knowledge. Eighth head, strength beyond normal beings. Ninth head, uncontrollable anger and pride. 10th head, overwhelming ego and desire. Ravana grew up to be a fearsome warrior. He was not just strong, he was brilliant. He studied under the great sages and became a master of 64 different types of knowledge, including sacred texts and rituals, medicine and magic, weapons and warfare, music and dance. He was a devoted follower of Lord Shiva, meditating and performing intense penance. Impressed by his dedication, Shiva granted him several divine powers. Some even say that Shiva himself gave Ravana a sword called Chandrahas, which made him almost invincible. One day, Ravana performed intense meditation for thousands of years, standing on one leg, sacrificing his own heads one by one to please Lord Brahma. Each time he cut off a head, it grew back instantly. Finally, Brahma appeared and granted him an extraordinary boon. No god, demon, or celestial being could ever kill him. He could never be defeated by any supernatural creature. However, he overlooked humans and animals, thinking they were too weak to pose any threat. This mistake would later lead to his downfall. Ravana took control of Lanka, a magnificent golden city built by Lord Vishwakarma. Lanka became the richest and most advanced kingdom in the world, filled with gold, gemstones, and advanced technology. He ruled with absolute power, and even the gods feared him. He had an army of mighty Rakshasas, demons, and his most powerful warriors included Indrajit, his son, who had the power to become invisible in battle; Kumbhakarna, his giant brother, whose strength was equal to thousands of warriors; Shukracharya, his advisor, who knew every secret of magic and healing. Ravana believed that he was the most powerful ruler in the universe, but his arrogance grew dangerously large. Despite all his knowledge, Ravana had one great weakness: his desire for women. He believed that he could take whatever he wanted, even if it was another man's wife. One day, his sister Shurpankha was insulted by Lakshman, the younger brother of Lord Rama. Enraged, she went to Ravana and described Sita, Rama's wife, as the most beautiful woman in the world. Overcome with lust and ego, Ravana kidnapped Sita by tricking her. He took her to Lanka, thinking she would eventually accept him as her husband. But Sita was devoted to Rama and refused him every single day. She remained firm in her virtue and dignity. Rama, the divine prince of Ayodhya, gathered an army of monkeys and bears, led by Hanuman, Sugriv, and Jambavan. With their help, he built the Ram Setu, a bridge made of floating stones, and crossed the ocean to Lanka. A massive war broke out between Rama's army and Ravana's forces. Ravana's warriors were mighty, but one by one they were defeated. His son Indrajit put up a fierce fight but was eventually killed. His brother Kumbhakarn, who could defeat entire armies alone, was also slain. Realizing he was losing, Ravana used all his magical weapons and even changed forms in battle. But Lord Rama, being an avatar of Vishnu, was unstoppable. Finally, after days of war, Rama shot the divine Brahmastra, a weapon gifted by the gods, at Ravana's navel, where his life force was stored. Ravana fell to the ground, defeated. As Ravana lay dying, Lord Rama asked his brother Lakshman to go and learn from Ravana, because he was still one of the most knowledgeable beings in the world. With his last breaths, Ravana gave 3 important life lessons. Never delay good actions. He said he could have returned Sita to Rama and saved his life, but he delayed, thinking he was invincible. This led to his downfall. Never underestimate anyone. He ignored the possibility that humans could defeat him. He underestimated Rama, thinking he was just a normal prince. Control your desires. Ravana admitted that his uncontrolled desire for Sita caused his destruction. Although Ravana is often seen as a villain, many believe he was not completely evil. He was a great scholar and musician, a brilliant king who made Lanka a golden city, a devoted worshipper of Lord Shiva, a powerful warrior who was respected even by the gods. However, his pride, arrogance, and uncontrolled desires led to his downfall. The story of Ravana teaches us that knowledge without humility is dangerous. Power without self-control leads to destruction. Even the greatest beings can be defeated by their own mistakes.